Whew, I'm still reeling from that last one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Another episode of Infinifactory is just about to kick off. We finished off the heist mission. That was fun, it was challenging, and quite a bit frustrating if I'm honest. Anyway, we're up for Production Zone 1.
Hello, new human. I am Salvatrus, the organizer of the Resistance.
Yay!
For centuries, the Overlords have been enslaving other species.
Boo!
You humans were not the first.
Okay.
You are a relatively new addition to their menagerie. Our ultimate goal is to gather reinforcements from our original homelands and return to defeat the Overlords once and for all. We recently started constructing a shipyard in orbit of a former Overlord mining outpost. There, we will build the ships that will take us to our native planets, assuming we are also able to develop a working skip drive. Though most of the outpost's natural resources have been stripped, there are still many metal deposits that we can use to construct the shipyard and the ships themselves. As you are well aware, we have purloined many assets from the Overlords, and so they are on edge. We need your factory building skills to wrap up construction as quickly as possible. It's time to get to work.
If you had a nose, I'd be picking it right now. Okay, hull panels. Oh, a new block. Fantastic. Alright. Hull panels. Hi.
Hello, again. I wanted to introduce
Oop.
you to
Okay, well that was
unique
fast.
tool, the laser. Our
Laser?
tools engineer, Ortis, who you may have met already, took the concept of the eviscerator and somehow made it far more dangerous. It should be useful in your work here.
Okay. Made it far more dangerous, okay? I don't know. Sure. But what does this do? Okay, it needs a sensor input or output or whatever. Does this do anything? Okay, it does not. Anything else? Oh. Weird place to have a staircase. Nico, how you doing, buddy? Not right now, okay? I love you, but trying to do a thing here, okay? Cats. Okay, just trying to get a lay of the land, a little bit of surveying. Okay, so what does it come out of? Oh. Interesting. Goes on forever and ever, amen, huh? Hey, Claus. Come on now. Okay, so let's just get a bit of a visual here. Cat, come on. Oh my gosh, sorry. Cats are very wound up today, unsure why. So here's what has to happen to make this as simple as possible. A little more. Right there. Nope. Take that back. Right there. Yeah, perfect. Right there. Laser time happens at the end. Push, push, push. Seems straightforward stuff. Go ahead and reset. Something like this. Something like this. I won't need the welder for this one. When this happens, I need some fun, lasery goodness to occur. So let's do a little bit of a dry run test and see what this thing even does, because I don't know if it's a wall of crap or a little bit of crap. I'm not too sure what kind of hell hath wrought. I'm gonna guess I've got to stack this all the way up, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, just for posterity, none of it's hooked up. Oh, I'm missing the good part. What the heck? Oh, whoops. Oh, my sillies, my bad. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Okay, so the benefit of this is that it has logic built into it. The Eviscerator has no logic, so I can't turn it on or off, so to speak. This I can turn on and off based on the logic, so there we go. Perfect. Easy stuff. So, with that being done, I need this same thing to happen somewhere else. So I needed, what, 3 wide? I can always cut it down later. So, effectively, 1, 2, 3 wide. And then another laser blazer battery. I guess it doesn't matter, but to keep it congruent with everything else. How about that? Does this make sense at all? Whatever. I'll make it make sense. How about that? How about that? This is not going to be lean nor efficient, but it should work. So I guess if I do something like this, that should work, right? Yeah. Okay. Easy. Easy stuff. Interesting. Interesting technology. I also need the top 2 pieces removed. That can be done with eviscerators without issue. Eviscerator. Oh, I guess just the top piece. So that should do it for me. Oh, right. Whoops. Right, that's why I said the top 2 layers. Duh. Okay, how about this? There we go. 9 and 9. These first puzzles are really just to get us acclimated with new pieces, new ideas, new whatever. So I'm just gonna blitzkrieg through this, no problem. There we go. Hull panels, done deal. Continue to barracks. And our new block, laser. Lasers, like eviscerators, are used to destroy blocks. They are sensor triggered and have an infinite range. Oh, I didn't think about that. They were invented by Orchis, a resistance tools engineer with a penchant for the excessive. Well, I like that person very much. Central axis support.
Hey, I'm watching over you and a few other engineers in case something happens. Like if the overlords make an appearance, or you fall into a pit.
Hey, I heard that.
Shut up, Dave. What do you care? Okay. You know, with all the minerals mostly stripped, building monuments to themselves is gaudy and insulting all at the same time. Okay, forever and ever, amen. Very cool. I need... Well, I can easily laser off a bunch of this and start working. So I need, the piecework is 5 by 5 by 5? Yes, 5 by 5 by 5. So, let's get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm really measuring that. I need the cutter here. Okay. 1. Oh, that's destroyed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sensor goes here. You're not a sensor. Nice try. I doubt I'll need any welding, but let's just make sure we're producing a 5 by 5. You know what? It'd be really, really helpful if I had half of a mind and wired this crap properly the first time. I've got half a mind. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. It looks legit. I'm not gonna bother counting. Okay, the next piece that might be the most difficult is the centers. So right now, before it's cut, I have a really good opportunity to do a lot of cleanup, right even before we do anything else. So, oh, doggone it. there's the center, right? Looks straight up to me. So that cuts a hole in the center there. I could get some eviscerators to do a little bit more of the cutting and trimming, right? Because, yep. So an eviscerator. I need the eviscerator there. So just to clean this up a little bit, let's make it look at least a little professional. Something like that. I think that'll give us a lot of trim work. Okay, yeah, that gives us a little bit of extra work done and done. Now, this is the other corner. I need another eviscerator. Come on now. It doesn't matter where I put the eviscerator. Right? Also, an eviscerator here would do me some wonders. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff done without even ever rotating this, which is pretty cool. What does this do? Is that correct? Looks correct so far. In addition, I know I'm doing a lot of work before we even move this thing, and I think that's important. Can the laser be pointed down? That would be interesting to note. No. Oh. Wait, there's not a hole in the top, is there? No, okay, thank goodness, because I'd have 0% of an idea of how to do that. So, a shot in the middle each way. So we can actually do that. Give me you. Get rid of that. Give me you again. I think that... Oh, the bottom. Yeah, no problem. Okay, the bottom needs a little maintenance work as well. Same deal, I think. Nope. It doesn't much matter, because it's going to pass through this anyway. Let's give that a try. Oh, right. The sensor piece of this sensor puzzle is sensoring broken. How about that? This needs to go in one square. I think that's done? No, not quite. Close, but not quite. Give me a second here. I want to actually admire and or yell at myself to see what we did wrong. But let's just get a little bit of room here and see what we're looking at. Oh, doggone it. Okay. The corners here have to be trimmed. Oh, that's the fun part. That's the fun part. Okay. Corner trim. That looks like that's it. So, let's have a little fun time with this. It's a 5x5, and the corners gots to go. So, this is gonna come all the way down to, sure, I don't care. I think that'll work. And because it's falling, I can just eviscerate the corners. Give me that. Thank you. So this is the not middle. Let's just see where this thing lands. Wow, there's like no free time for me to mess around with this, is there? So I need an eviscerator here. Eviscerator? Oh, there's a range on this. There we go. It looks like for as far as I can select is what it is. So, something like this should trim up that corner. Not too sure. A little experimentation is what we're gonna need. How about that? Let's see what that does. Oh, of course. We got you, buddy. Let's see what this does for me. Oh, that is correct on the left. Okay, that's all problems. What if instead I did something like this? That's correct. That's incorrect. That needs to be moved out one more. Okay, no big deal. Oh, this freaking tele thing in the way is probably going to mess with me, isn't it? How does this look for me? That is correct. Very cool. So we can just do brrr and whatever. So I think that's correct. Gimme. Place. Oops. Wrong thing entirely. Just this looks a little symmetrical. Let's just... Perfect. Nope. Take that back. Doesn't matter. They're platform blocks. Who cares? Okay, now let's see what this does for me. Yup. Nice. Straight up nice. Okay. Not sure at all, but let's see what this does. Probably not going to line up the first few times, but I don't do a whole lot of measuring, as you can tell, like when we're this close to... Yep, one more. Bink. That is repeatable, I do believe. No, what the heck? Oh. It's the same dumb problem again. There's just not enough harumph because I should be loading it from the other side. I don't care. There we go. No problem. Central access support completed. That's 2 missions done. One episode feels good considering it took so freaking long last time. A little bit of a water break, sorry. Okay. Docking clamp. No, oh, what the crap. Never-ending steel block. Yep, of course. Okay. Wait a minute. What? Huh. This is gonna do some doing. So. Five by 5 again. So I need 25. I mental math this. I don't have a 25 length, do I? What is the maximum drag? Maybe that'll help. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21? Really? Why is 21 the maximum drag distance? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. Huh, okay. Well, 21. That makes me feel weird. There's my 26. And 26 because the first piece is going to get cut. So let's just make sure I did this right. 21 and 5. Yep. So. Oh, no, it's got to be more than that because I need to cut this thing. So. There's my 25. Plus 5. There's my 30 I need. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. Raw material there. I need to separate it 4 times. Okay. I think... okay, stick with me here. Stick with me here. This might be a little crazy, but this is what I want. I need lasers. Okay. So here's how this is gonna fly. This severs the batch from everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First chunk. Right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would have been 5. So, there's the sensor. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cut. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, my brain. Okay. Let's hook all this crap up and see if we did this right at all. I'd like to think I did. Okay. This separates the beam or whatever, or this separates the block. Now some pushers. Just stick them right in the middle, real ceremoniously like. Ding, shading, shading, ding. Right? Gosh, oh my, I hope so. Okay, let's see if this works. I've added a ton of blocks. This all seems very straightforward. Let's make sure it's correct. And stop. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Looks good to me. Okay, this top block I don't need. I got a little zealous with it and I just kind of mentally copy-pasted. Good? Good, yeah, I don't need to test that again. Okay. Now, these will have to get separated into chunks, crafted, and then molded back together again. Amen. The bottom piece is always used, so that's why I don't mind using the freaking pushers on the bottom. So let's take this one chunk of crap at a time. Because these are... I need 3 high. I need a height of 3. So, in reality, there's my 3. I can eviscerate the rest here. That'll save me some cutting, yeah? And it's the last block. That's the only reason why I can eviscerate it. So, if I'm working this way over... So that's the only one I can eviscerate. Just straight off, yep. So the rest we're going to do with lasers. There you are. This bottom one... This whole thing gets deleted. Oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Whole thing gets deleted. Whole thing gets deleted. Good. This one's a little more wacky. Just to make sure I don't lose track of the dividing portions, I'm going to put a laser on... No, you know what? I'm going to do this. Just so while I'm looking at it from this direction, I don't lose track of what's going on. I'm just going to put those blocks there. This goes away. Ooh, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. kind of wish there was a smarter, cleaner way to do that. I can't think of one, so whatever. This one, kind of same deal, just whatever. This one, whatever. This one, whatever. Okay. Incremental changes. Let's see what we did. Okay. Looking good so far. Is that right? It looks correct. Ooh. Oh, right. I didn't hook them up. Frickin' duh. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? I know I'm making very small changes, but, you know, from a guy, me, being me, that kind of enjoys programming and kind of, you know, likes to think about these kinds of machines on the regular, playing the games I play, it's the small changes that can totally screw me up. You guys might have seen the last few episodes. I really had a real run for it. Even though I made small changes, I made them in the wrong spot, but it made it really easy for me to recover. That's the kicker. So that's the center beam. I don't want a laser there. So I'll clean that out in a second. That goes away. Let's hook this up. Right? I'm looking at this the right way? Yep, and then 3 gap in the middle. To make this easier on our brains, we could do... I could lay blocks. That's not a bad plan. Just to make it a little easier. So there's a 3 block there. 3 block... No, this is what gets iced. Laser, please. Thank you. Well, something like this looks correct. Yeah, let's just tidy up a tad. It looks about correct to me. Easy to change if we screwed something up, but let's just take a bit of a gander here. Looks correct to me. Okay, copy paste this one over here. We've already done this a few times. Straightforward stuff. Just copy paste from before. That eliminates all that. A little something like this, and this, and this, and this. The welding's going to be the tough part. I mean, let's be very honest here. The welding's going to be the itchy part. But the good thing is this takes long enough. I don't really see that being a big problem. So, same thing here. Something like this, and like this, and like this, if I'm not mistaken. I am not mistaken. Very good. Very good. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of all this rigmarole. Oh, I don't need to test it again. I'm happy with our results so far. Now, the interesting bit is they don't give me a really good, safe working platform to do this, so a little whatever. I want you to just flop right there. I need you to flop there. Since this is all facing the same direction, makes this pretty straightforward. Flop right there. And because we put the pistons right in the center, this makes it even easier to line up. A little more, you got this. Flop right there. And because I'm going to drop it down, this actually makes it pretty simple to weld. This isn't a big deal at all. Like that. Like this. Welding time, baby. This is my working surface. These are my welds. Easy peasy, right? Now, with everything falling into place, the last piece is where I want my sensor. When the last piece has arrived, this is safe to give a good old shove. Sure, why not? There we go. And with that, very ceremoniously, Now this won't work. Because okay, let's just map the whole thing, right? Actually, you know what? I won't have to shove it. I could just do this. I won't need this at all, actually, because... Oh no, that's not the last piece. This is the last piece. And it's by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Think something like that'll work? Maybe that'll even work. Okay, let's give it a show. So, why do I not need the pusher and the sensor? I think because when the last piece falls, it'll trigger the whole thing. And I completely screwed up. Oh, that's right, because I didn't have anything on the other side because of the eviscerators. So let's get this cleaned up. Yep. Yep. Good progress, good show. Gosh. Paying by the brick would just be terrible at this point with this solution, but that's okay. Oh boy. Okay, easy does. Easy does. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of town. Ding! Solutions! That is an interesting piece of engineering that we have completed. It works. Again, most efficient? Good gosh, no. Good lord, no. But it works. For the resistance. And there's my 5. Plenty repeatable. We've already had the 5. Either way. Footprint. Oh, that's what they meant by footprint. How blocks are passing. I thought it was just another measure of cycles and blocks. But you can see right here, there's no blocks here. But this is where stuff will pass. That's what they meant by footprint. Very cool tool. Okay. Done deal. Continue the barracks. Pretty happy with that. We finished hull panels, central access support, and docking clamp all in this episode. Thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate it. It's good to have you around. My name is John Megacycle, and that's another episode of Infinifactory in the books, and I hope to catch you next time.